Is attending a top 10 DPT program a hack to a successful future career as a physical therapist? That's what we're going to talk about in this training. My name is Joseph Segugi. I am one of the co-founders of Pre-PT Grind, where for years we've been helping students get into physical therapy school without wasting time or money. So if that's you and you want to become a physical therapist, then you're in the right place. And I'm looking forward to helping you out with this topic, but don't stop there. There's plenty of content that's been used by thousands of other students over the years. If it can help them, it can definitely help you as well. And then of course, if you haven't yet, please be sure to subscribe and share this out with other pre-PT friends that you think would benefit from this. Let's talk about it. Is attending a top 10 DPT program a hack? So I actually do get this question where students are unsure of how to pick schools. And they're like, hey, if I go to one of the top schools in the country, does that give me benefits? Does that give me the ability to have a better job? Maybe does that look good in my future applications, job applications? Do I get paid more? And it'd be nice if that was the case, but it's also nice that's not the case. So with physical therapy, that's actually not how it works. Now, I know that there are careers that are linked to where you have gone to school, where certain schools are just more prestigious than others. And if you go to a certain school, you might get certain job opportunities just because of the connections and whatnot. So I fully get that. The cool thing is that physical therapy is not like that at all. In fact, Casey and I went to a very small university in Southwest Lower Michigan called Andrews University. And most people that I mentioned that to don't know where that is, nor do they know that school. And we've had some pretty successful careers. For those of y'all who don't know, Casey's my business partner for our businesses. And we both went to the same DPT program. And so it doesn't matter. What does matter is whether or not that school is accredited or almost accredited, right? Because that's when a governing body called CAPD basically looks through the school and says, hey, this school is legit. It basically checks off all the boxes. And any student that comes through this program will become a successful entry-level physical therapist. Does that make sense? And so that's a good thing. Like, it means that it gives you more freedom to choose schools that are a better match for you, schools that are better on your money situation. So instead of going to a school that's prestigious, that's also $250,000, you can go to schools that are less than that. Now, PT schools are expensive. I'm going to leave that topic for another conversation because I actually love talking about money, because the amount of debt y'all are in, to ignore it is a mistake. So maybe we'll do that again for another topic, but we've talked about money quite a bit. And for a lot of our students, that's a big deal, but that's neither here nor there. When it comes to choosing the top 10 schools, it doesn't matter. So if you are Googling and you find these are the top 10 schools in the US, it's nice, but unless those schools are a good match for you, it doesn't really mean that much. So just find schools that are a good fit for you from a stats point of view, from a location point of view, from a cost point of view, and there's other things that we look at for schools, but make sure that the schools are fit for you and that they're accredited, or they're almost accredited. They're candidates for accreditation. Does that make sense? And if you obviously have any questions on that, please let us know. But this is something that I wanted to answer straight up, just so that you are not overwhelmed with thinking that for some reason there's some schools that are just don't overthink it. PT it's great. It's great that's the case. And I'll tell you this, even as a physical therapist, no one has ever really asked me where I went to school. Maybe it came up as a topic at some point, but it wasn't like in the hiring process or in figuring out whether I was legit or whatnot. Nobody cared. Part of it is because if you pass your board exam, then they know that you're a legit PT. You obviously have to have certain paperwork to even take the board exam, so they know you're legit. If you're licensed, you're good. But no one cares where you went to school. As long as you're going to a school that's accredited, you'll be perfectly fine. Don't let some top 10 list fool you into thinking that if you go to another school that's not on that list, that you'll somehow have a lesser education or you'll somehow have a worse opportunity as a future PT. That's not the case. It doesn't happen like that, but that's a good thing. It's a great thing. And if you want to be a PT, then you're in luck. And then of course, if you are currently either a junior, senior, or sophomore, even a graduate who doesn't know where to start, you're like, okay, I get it, Joseph, but I want to know where to start on my journey to becoming a physical therapist. We got you. So just pull out your phone or whatever you're watching this on, open up another tab and go to www.acceptanceguides.com, www.acceptanceguides.com. And we got you. We're going to give you some resources to get you started, so you know where to begin. And then of course, you have the option or the opportunity to even communicate with our team directly, and we'll help you get started on your journey to getting accepted into PT school. And this is something that we've done for years and done very well. And we've learned plenty of ways to help students in all walks of their journey get into PT school with a very high acceptance rate. So if you want people that know what they're doing, you found them. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know in the comments below what clicked in this episode for you, or what did this episode say to you, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.